I chose to talk about the cluster exercise. This exercise demonstrated that by taking the Stefan Boltzmann and Wien law, we can assume that temperature is equivalent to the color and vice versa. So by measuring the color of distant stars by using precisely calibrated color filters, astronomers can then be provided improved measures of temperature. We can also use the star's magnitude and instead of its luminosity to determine its brightness, which can be treated as the same number. In this exercise, we plotted the data for the cluster known as Hyades based on its color and magnitude. Next, we plotted the 4 ZAMS points for each mass and then made them triangles and connected them with dashed lines. We then plotted the evolutionary track, these points at the age of 0. We could then see this evolutionary track to track how a star evolves in mass and luminosity over time. By observing the data, the nature of stars, for example, at 1,1 were large in mass and red, and based on the theoretical evolution, tracks the value of the star's mass at 1 solar mass. Based on this, we can determine that one of the clusters is older, closer, and less luminous. So by determining which one had more bluer stars, we could determine that one was younger and brighter, so the one with dimmer stars, we could determine it was older. The core concept of science is that to determine 3 components: the idea, predictions, and the evidence to prove the idea. So the idea in this exercise is by knowing the color, mass, and luminosity of a star cluster, we can then plot the observed data to see how the star evolves relative to time, mass, and luminosity changing. The exercise illustrated was generated by this idea, and the observations based on the plotted data prove that this idea works and is true. A good analogy to think about this is to think of a large coal fire. When the fire is new, it burns extremely hot and is usually burning in a brighter magnitude and color. As the fire begins to die out, it begins to become more faint and also more orange and red in color. I really enjoyed this exercise because it made things much more clear as far as how astronomers determine the evolution of stars based on similar physical characteristics. I think that by combining the Hubble Deep Space exercise and the cluster and doing them both in the same week could have better understood their connection. Thank you.